Hi guys, welcome to another video of Blues Unscripted. In this video, I just want to make the announcement to you guys that Chelsea has completed the signing of Lesley Ugochukwu. If you go back to my last two videos, I did say we agreed a deal with him, following reports from various reporters and Twitter and all that. So I did say we agreed a deal, but now the club has officially announced they've completed the signing of Lesley Ugochukwu. And in this video, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about him and the potential he has. And I will advise you guys to go on YouTube and go watch various clips about him. This guy is a good one. It's going to blow up in the next few years, and Chelsea have agreed to a 7-year contract with a club option of a further 1 year. So if after the 7 years we feel like he did well and we need him, we can opt for a further year. So who is Ugochukwu Lesley, or Lesley Ugochukwu? Well, from his name you can tell he's born of Nigerian parents, but from what I heard, he was born in France. So he's a 19-year-old. He moved from we signed him from Club Reims, who finished 4th, and he played regularly for them. He played a lot of games for them. So we signed him from Club Reims. He joined that Club Reims youth system at the age of 8, so he was 8 years old, and then he made his senior debut just after his 17th birthday. Now he became the club's 4th youngest debutant at that time when he made his senior debut. Who is he? He loves to play as a central defensive midfielder, and is very, 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 very good at winning ball from his opponent, breaking presses, and also breaking attacks and all that stuff. And he knows how to keep possession of the ball. One notable thing about him that people are saying is how big he is. He's huge. He's like 1.9 meters in height. So he's a huge dude, very big. He reminds me of Manchester City's Rodri. He's that big. Still raw. He can develop into a good player, and who is a better coach to give young player like him, a 19-year-old like him, to Mauricio Pochettino, of course. Yeah. So his first League One start, that's the first game he started for Reims, came against PSG. So he had to face the likes of Neymar and Verratti and Mbappe, and he did well. I actually saw that game. He held his own very well. Excuse me, he held his own very, very well. Now, one notable thing is, if you remember, that this season Chelsea won the Champions League. That's the 2020-2021 Champions League season that we won the Champions League crown. Winners of Europe, champions of Europe. Reims was in our group, and when they came to Stamford Bridge to play us, he was part of that team. Lesley Ugochukwu was part of that team, but he didn't play. He was on the bench. We played with Reims at Stamford Bridge that year, and we went to that place to play as well. So he did not play when he came to Stamford Bridge, but right now he's now a Stamford Bridge player, like Chelsea player. So how things have turned around for him. Now he's also a France under-19 international, and he has made 67 appearances for Reims in all clubs, in all competition for Reims. He's played like 67. I've already mentioned he is very, very good at winning the ball in the midfield, and also a good user of possession. And Club Reims last season, they finished 4th, so they're going to be in the Champions League. So you see how dedicated this guy is. We are not going to offer them a Champions League position. We're not going to offer him a Champions League position, but he opted to play for us, right? And he played regularly for Reims. Good signing. And let's just go to what the co-sporting directors, Chelsea's co-sporting directors, Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, said. We are delighted This is me quoting them. They said, "We are delighted Lesley is joining Chelsea. He is an impressive young player who has already made his mark in League One. He has a huge amount of potential, and we know he's going to continue to develop and improve. We are pleased that he has joined us in the US and that he will be able to integrate with the squad quickly." So that's what the two sporting directors said, those that are behind his move and all that. So right now is with the team in the US. They're currently in Chicago, so we might see him play, or maybe not. The likelihood of him playing is kind of low because he just joined the team. He needs to, can't just throw him in like that. So, but who knows, Mauricio Pochettino, if he trains well with the team, he might just give him a cameo appearance. We never know. But you might see him against Borussia Dortmund. Now, the big thing here is what would Chelsea do to him? Right now, we're trying to get Caicedo as a defensive midfielder. So I'm not sure if we don't get Caicedo, will Lesley Ugochukwu go out on loan? And if you remember, he's also being scouted by Brighton, Caicedo's club. So they were preparing to buy him from Rennes if they lose Caicedo, but Chelsea went and got him. So in my other video, I was making a suggestion about why don't we give Brighton 80 million plus Caicedo, plus Lesley Ugochukwu, so that way they give us Caicedo, and we just give them Lesley Ugochukwu on a loan for 1 year, just to sweeten the deal, see if Brighton will. I'm not sure if they want to do that. But we have the likes of Casadei, we have the likes of Andre Santos, and we're trying to get Caicedo because we need an experienced defensive midfielder to help Enzo in the midfield, so that way Enzo can bump forward. But I'm not sure if he's going to go on loan or not. But if you ask me honestly, I can see him going back on loan to maybe Strasbourg, or maybe a championship side. But if we don't get Caicedo, I have a feeling they might consider him to stay, because the likes of Andre Santos and Cesare Casadei, they're not really defensive midfielders. They like to bump forward just like Enzo. So you need someone in the middle that can just break attack and let Enzo have that freedom of joining the attack and stuff. So he fits that bill. But at 19, would Chelsea want to give all that responsibility to a 19-year-old? I don't think so. So more than likely he's going to go on loan, or we use him as a sweetener, add it to 80 million pounds or 75 million pounds, and then get Caicedo. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Go ahead and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new to it, and like and share with your family. Follow us on our social media platforms, and I will see you guys in another video. Let's keep that blue flag flying. Thank you.